What up, everybody? We're back like Hunter Biden smoking crack with his brother's widow. Yep, that's what's up. Okay, so we got Trump in the White House with the South African president, and he tries to gaslight him, and Trump brings the receipts, man. And this dude, they really think that we're gonna believe their corrupt government. Like, oh, the government, no, there's no genocide, no. You're like, bro. Wait, this is classic Trump right here. And then he destroys a woke journalist that asks a stupid question that has nothing to do. These people, like, they're so desensitized by, I don't know if it's because they're reporting news or what, but like you could show a woman being raped by an illegal alien and they'll just be like, so anyways, we don't want to talk about that. We want to talk about the plane from Qatar. So let's get into this. This is what triggers the president right here.
What would it take for you to be convinced that there's no white genocide in South Africa?
Well, I can answer that for the president. It's for him. No, seriously.
I'd rather have him answer.
Yeah, I'd rather answer that. It will be.
Our president will respond to you.
Yeah,
Thank you, Mr. President.
It will take President Trump listening to the voices of South Africans, some of whom are his good friends, like those who are here. When we have talks between us on around a quiet table, it will take President Trump to listen to them. I'm not going to be repeating what I've been saying. I would say if there was Afrikaner farmer genocide, I can bet you these three gentlemen would not be here, including my Minister of Agriculture. He would not be with me. So it'll take him, President Trump, listening to their stories, to their perspective. That is the answer to your question.
But, Mr. President, I must say that we have, wait. We have thousands of stories talking about it. Sure. And we have documentaries, we have news stories, and that. Is Natalie here, somebody here to turn that? I could show you a couple of things, and it has to be responded to.
Yeah, sure.
Let me see the articles, please, if you would, and turn the lights down.
Watch how fast this dude starts freaking out.
Turn the lights down, and just put this on. It's right behind you.
Look at this. Like, what is he going to do?
This parliament can do. With or without you,
Boom.
People are going to occupy land. We require no permission from you, from the president,
It's
from
like,
no
just
one.
watch. No, just
We don't care.
just
You
watch.
can do whatever you want to do. Who are you to tell us whether we can occupy land or not? We are going to occupy land. Yeah. South Africa occupy land. That's who we are. Whatever you want to do.
That clip that they're playing, it's that crazy dude in South Africa. He's in their hall, their Congress or whatever, in their hall, like with all the other I don't even know, but basically their government's all in there, and he's telling them all, you guys aren't going to tell us what to do. We're going to take what we want, and we're going to do what we want, and no one's going to stop us.
Can we drop my membership from this useless parliament? Yes, honorable member.
Must never be scared to kill. A revolution demands that at some point there must be killing, because the killing is part of a revolutionary act. Shoot!
Look at this dude's face. Look at this guy's face.
Kill the poor, the farmer. Kill the poor.
That's the Kill the White Farmer song. Pua's Kill the White Farmer. That's the bro. They're all shooting the guns in there. That's a huge rally. There's like there's thousands and thousands of people there. Like, it's starting to sweat. All right, let's skip it to the end of this. Watch right here. They hand Trump something. Look at his face. Oh, what is this? Oh no! Oh no! No! He doesn't even want to watch.
This is very bad. These are burial sites right here. Burial sites. Over 1,000 of white farmers, and those cars are lined up to pay love on a Sunday morning Each one of those white things you see is a cross, and there's approximately 1,000 of them. They're all white farmers, the family of white farmers. And those cars are
look at him, he's getting so uncomfortable.
Stopped there to pay respects to their family member who was killed.
Bring in the receipts.
And it's a terrible sight. I've never seen anything like it. Both sides of the road you have crosses. Those people were all killed.
Have they told you where that is, Mr. President? No, I'd like to know where that is.
He doesn't even
This
know.
I've never seen. I don't. Okay.
I mean, it's in South Africa. That's where.
We need to find out.
Now I want you to pay attention. I'm going to do a follow-up video to this of what the press is saying. This dude doesn't even know, and he's the president of South Africa. So how is some libtard journalist going to know where it is? This is right where he destroys this stupid fucking woke-tard idiot.
Announced that it would be accepting a Qatari jet to be used as Air Force One.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? You know, you to get out of here. What does this have to do with the Qatari jet? They're giving the United States Air Force a jet, okay? And it's a great thing. We're talking about a lot of other things. It's NBC trying to get off the subject of what you just saw. You are a real, you know, you're a terrible reporter. Number one, you don't have what it takes to be a reporter. You're not smart enough. But for you to go into a subject about a jet that was given to the United States Air Force, which is a very nice thing, they also gave $5.1 trillion worth of investment in addition to the jet. Go back, you ought to go back to your studio at NBC because Brian Roberts and the people that run that place, they ought to be investigated. They are so terrible the way you run that network, and you're a disgrace. No more questions from you. Go ahead, talk about that. His name is Peter something. He's a terrible reporter. Quiet. Let's go.
Quiet. President Trump and a disaster from EMCA in South Africa. Thank you very much.
Steve.
What would you like President Ramaphosa to do about the situation that we've just seen on the screen?
I don't know. Look, these are articles over the last few days.
Boom.
Death of people. Death. Horrible death.
You could pause it and zoom in on all these too.
I don't know. To pick anyone. White South Africans.
And he's not saying that all those are white farmers. He's saying it's all white people that are being killed out there.
Are fleeing because of the violence and racist laws. And this is all, I mean, I'll give these to you.
But the media is going to report it that Trump says these are all white farmers. He never said that.
When you say, what would I like to do? I don't know what to do. Look at this. White South African couple say that they were attacked violently.
President Trump, when will you go and see for yourself if it is indeed true?
Well, I could do that. Look, here's burial sites all over the place. These are all white farmers that are being buried. And he asks about a jet that was given. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. You know, you are so bad. You're such a bad reporter. This is one after another. This family was wiped out. I'm just looking.
Can we get a report from President Ramaphosa?
Bro, this is what I voted for right here.
Well, I think the videos are so. No, when you look at the videos, I mean, how does it get worse? And these are people that are officials, and they're saying that kill the white farmer and take their land.
Yeah.
That's what. And I have other friends in South Africa. I have people that left. One in particular that says you can't go there. He said they want to take your land. They take your land and they kill you. It's okay, and they say it's okay to do. Now we're going to talk about it. But this is a tremendous look. This is a story recent. These are all people that recently got killed.
Yeah.
And I don't know how it can get any worse. These are and you know, the men that you saw, the people that you saw in that movie, those are officials. Those are people that were in office. They had one march, they had a dance in your parliament, whatever you may call it, legislature.
Exactly.
But let me clarify that.
Yeah,
let me clarify that, because what you saw, the speeches that were being made, one, that is not government policy. We have a multi-party democracy in South Africa that allows people to express themselves, political parties to adhere to various policies, and in many cases, or in some cases, those policies do not go along with government policy. Our government policy is completely against what
It doesn't matter if you say that the actions of your government are otherwise. After this video, I'm gonna play another clip that I got. After this video, this is insane.
Even in the parliament, and they're a small minority party, which is allowed to exist in terms of our constitution.
but you do allow them to take land.
Exactly.
No.
You do allow them to take land.
Nobody can.
You
And
don't
when they
stop
take
them.
the land, they kill the white farmer.
Yes.
And when they kill the white farmer, nothing happens to them.
No, there is
Nothing happens to
There
them.
is
Yeah.
criminality in our country. People who do get killed, unfortunately through criminal activity, are not only white people. Majority of them are black people.
No shit, you idiot. The majority of the country's black, you fucking moron. This is like, and this is the thing that people need to understand. They're incredibly violent over there, okay? In the Democratic Republic or the Congo, whatever, it's like, they're like 92-something% all Christian, and the murder rate's like the highest anywhere in the world. These people are fighting over who has a bigger head and more distended belly. Like, there's been a civil war going on over there forever. Just like Israel and Palestine. These people fight over whose head's bigger. This is like ridiculous to compare the two, because the white people that are being killed, they're not in some militia group that's fighting another militia group that lives in a fucking hut made out of spit and piss and cow shit. You know? Like, it's just crazy to me, man. Not one black person built anything out there. All of it was built by white people once they came in and showed them how to do it.
And we have now
The
been
farmers are
utilized.
black. The farmers are not black.
We-
I don't
now-
say that's good or bad, but the farmers are not black.
Exactly.
And
They're not
the
part of
people
some
that are
militia
being killed
group, dude.
in large numbers, and you saw all those grave sites, and those are people that loved ones going, I guess on a Sunday morning, they told me, to pay respect to their loved ones that were killed. Their heads chopped off. They died violently. And,
It's okay.
you know, I mean, we're here to talk about it, and I didn't
we
know
will
we'd get
talk about it.
involved here. But I will say this, that if the news wasn't fake, like NBC, which is fake news, totally, one of the worst, ABC, NBC, CBS, horrible. But if they weren't fake news like this jerk that we have here, if we had real reporters, they'd be covering it. But the fake news in this country doesn't talk about that. They don't want to talk about it, but now they have to talk about it. But they won't. This won't even be a subject. They'll have him talking about why did a country give a free, think of this, why did a country give an airplane to the United States Air Force? Okay, the United States, not to me, to the United States Air Force, so they could help us out, because we need an Air Force One until that's Air Force One, it's being built. 2 of them being built. But Boeing's a little bit late, unfortunately. So why did they give us a plane to the United States Air Force? That's what that idiot talks about. After viewing a thing where thousands of people are dead.
I'm sorry, I don't have a plane to give you.
I wish you did. I take it. I would take it. If your country offered the United States Air Force a plane, I would take it.
Okay. But coming back to this issue, which I really would like us to talk about, and talk about it very calmly. We were taught by Nelson Mandela.
Okay, I don't want to hear about this bullshit. They need to stop invoking Nelson Mandela's name, dude. I'm so sick of hearing that, man. Now, let's check out this clip.
Government of
So this came out after Trump, went and had this talk with them. Their government got together and released this video.
South Africa announces it's now going to be considered treasonous for their people to mention the poor treatment of white people. Nah, it's bullshit. Let me hear it.
And all their inner circles here in Parliament who went to the United States to spin a narrative of victimhood of white people being murdered by blacks. These treasonous acts mobilizing the United States government to interfere in the domestic affairs of our country.
Minister, your response, please.
Thank you, Honorable Deputy Chair. As indicated earlier, the law enforcement agencies are investigating the Treasonous Act of Misinformation and also that which is provided for in the, I forgot the right naming of the act that talks about treason in the country.
What a shithole. God damn, I'm glad I don't live there.
They just make you wish, well, I'm glad I live in America because these people can't even tell anyone now that they're being hunted down and having their land stolen. Now they'll be locked up if they do it, and they don't get killed. So they're all full of shit. And what do you expect? Their government is so corrupt. Their government, their Africa is so rich in natural minerals and like everything. Why are they? They should be a like full-fledged. They're a third world country still. Like, this place should be like Dubai times 10. Why? They have everything they need. They have all the natural resources they need. It's because it's corrupt as fuck. Their entire government is corrupt. And once they get people in there, they sell the people out. They just enrich themselves. It happens over and over again. They don't care about each other. They want you to care about black lives, and they don't even care about black lives. They don't even care. So why should anyone else? Let me know what you think. Peace.